Back when I was a first-time mother and my daughter Mila was about a month old, I remember going stir crazy and I wanted to just get out of the house. So I left to run some errands while my husband stayed home with her. And at the time, she was exclusively breastfed. And I ended up staying out much longer than I had anticipated. And so on my way home, I call my husband to let him know I'm coming home. And I just hear Mila screaming in the background because she's so hungry. And my husband, like, you've got to get home now because she's starving. And I just remember bursting into tears immediately because I had felt like such a failure as a mother.
Recuerdo un día que estábamos en nuestro apartamento, yo estaba haciendo cosas en la casa. Teníamos un portón para evitar que Kai se cayera por las escaleras y Joel decidió ir a atender a los perros, quita el portón, él no se percata que yo tengo a Kai en el piso, yo me envuelvo haciendo ciertas cosas en la cocina. Cuando de momento miro, Kai estaba a pasos de caerse por la escalera. En ese momento se me fue el mundo y me pasaron los peores pensamientos por la mente. Gracias a Dios no sucedió nada, pero sentí que debía haber estado ahí vigilándolo y me sentí que fallé como madre.
I remember when Axel was about 6 months old. Alex and we share a car, and I was bringing him to work that day. So we packed him up. We were running a little bit late, and we were on the way. About halfway there, we hear this thud and a whimper, and we turn around, and there is our son with his feet straight up in the air, and his head is like submerged in whatever we had in our back seat. I had forgotten to buckle him in, and he crawled out. We pulled over, we got him out, he was fine. He was crying, I was crying, and I just felt so horrible. I was immediately filled with so much shame. I mean, it's my job to keep my child safe, train him up in the ways he should go so when he is old, he will not depart from them. But if I can't even remember to buckle him in his seat, how am I supposed to teach him how to cross the street or recognize wolves dressed as sheep or any of the things motherhood has now made me responsible for? If we're honest, there are so many days that pull you thin, string you through the eye of a needle just to sew yourself back up again because as a mom, you have no time to fall apart. You are up at the crack of dawn after just going to bed once everyone is fed, dishes are clean, and the house is somewhat put back together except for the laundry that never seems to be finished no matter how many ideas you've gotten from Pinterest Mother. A title worn valiantly by some and others a Hanes by the Velcro and spaghetti their toddler decided to dress them in that day. That day, I heard my thoughts say I would never be good enough. I could feel the defeat try to make itself comfortable as if it belonged there, as if it dressed itself in truth and made me believe it was a thought worth keeping, as if who I am as a mother is defined by the sum of my mistakes. I wonder, how many others feel the same? How many mothers have let that lie dance in their brains? So to you and to me, I say, Mother, our arms hold so much more than the moments we have dropped. We are starlight in the midnight sky, praying for an extra hour of sleep while rocking babies. We are breast pumps in storage closets. We are mastitis and hot compresses. We are chemists mixing formula to feed a hungry child. We are the showers we can't remember the last time we took. Peacekeeper and full-time cook. We are prayer warriors and the backbones of future presidents. We are buried treasures in backyards, building the creativity that will one day change this world. We are band-aids that covered skin, knees, and teach no matter how many times you fall, you will always stand up and try again. My friend, you are more than a sloppy bun and stretched out nipples, more than the bags underneath your eyes that carry lullabies and fears of never being good enough. I see you. I am you, a mother, searching for the broken down fragments of the woman she used to be before her dreams nestled into her bones and started to think they had no place left in this world. A mother that prays we will start to see each other on this journey together, not separated by breast or bottle, cry it out or co-sleep, go to work or stay at home, but as mothers, all looking for answers, all looking for hope, that one day our children will look back and see that no, we were never perfect, just like the floors we had to sweep 15 times a day, but we were always there, with open arms and soft droopy stomachs that little hands squish fingers into to use our stretch marks as roadmaps to find their way back to the first home they ever knew. Mother, you wear grace so well, just like throw up and stains, and yes, those sloppy buns, don't you dare discount yourself. Don't you dare let your worst day be your judge. You have only just begun. You are more than good enough. You are a glorious wonder. You, my dear, are amazing because you, my dear, are a mother.